Yes, all right. Okay, so hello Phương Nhi.
Hi,
Yes, okay. So, what do you often do in your free time?
I often play games and read the book.
You read book. Okay, good job. So, what kind of book do you read?
Mm, I read I read the book like a wild fairy tales and a magic book.
Oh, they are manga, right? Fairy tales.
Yes.
Yes, all right. They are manga. All right. So, a kind of Japanese comics, right? Okay. So, what is your favorite character in fairy tales?
I like
You like? You don't know? Think about a name. All right, one character that you like the most. Do you like the cat Happy or the girl Lucy? You don't know?
yes.
All right, so yes, okay. So let's continue. Okay, so how about the subjects? So what is your favorite subjects at school?
I like math and English.
Math and English. Okay. So how often do you have English?
I have 6 times a week.
6 times a week. Okay, so how about the day? Which day do you have English?
It's on Tuesday,
Tuesday?
uh, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Wow, so many times. Okay, so now let's look at the story, Way to the Heaven. Okay, so now please retell a part of the story, Way to the Heaven. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so let's go. Let's retell the story.
Mm.
Mhm.
Once upon a time, there was a flying fish named Tony. He could fly into the sky once a year. One day, the weather was extremely harsh. However, he was captured by Anthony. He begged Anthony to spare his life. Uh, Tony said, "Please forgive me, and I will give you a happiness." Anthony did not understand what he said. He wanted to make a fish pot.
Yes, okay, very good job. All right, so now let's look at the mini story. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, very good job. So he could only fly into the sky once a year. Oh, so how many times could Tony fly into the sky?
Once a year.
Once a year. Very good job. So where could Tony fly into?
In the sky.
Yes. So what could Tony only do once a year?
Fly.
Fly to the sky, right? Okay. So one day the weather was extremely harsh. Ooh. So what was extremely harsh?
The weather.
Yes. So how was the weather?
It's extremely hot.
How harsh was the weather?
Extremely.
Extremely, very good job. So when was the weather extremely harsh?
One day.
One day. All right. So he decided to swim in the pool. Ooh. So why did Tony decide to swim in the pool?
Because the weather was extremely harsh.
Yes. So what did Tony decide to do?
To swim in the pool.
In the pool, right? Okay. So where did Tony decide to do? Where did Tony decide to swim?
In the pool.
In the pool. All right. So, however, he was captured by Anthony. Ooh. So when Tony swam in the pool, what happened with him?
He was captured by Anthony.
Who catch Tony?
Uh, Anthony.
Yes, he begged Anthony to spare his life. Ooh. So did Tony beg Anthony to give him a lot of money? No, not love money, right? All right. So, what did Tony beg Anthony to do?
To spare his life.
Whose life did Tony beg Anthony to spare?
Mm, Tony.
Yeah, Tony's life. Tony's life, right? Okay, so Tony said, please forgive me and I will give you happiness. Ooh. So, will Tony give Anthony happiness?
Yes.
Yes. So, in order to have happiness from Tony, what should Anthony do?
Anthony to spare his life.
Anthony should spare his life or Anthony should forgive him, right? Okay, so did Tony want Anthony love him?
No.
What did Tony want Anthony to do?
To give Anthony happiness.
No, Tony wants Anthony to spare his life or forgive him. You remember? Okay, but actually, what did Anthony want to do? He want to?
He want to make a fish happen.
Yes, very good job. So, would Anthony use a baby shark to make a fish hot pot?
No.
So, what would Anthony use to make a fish hot pot? Anthony
Can
would
you
use.
Can you repeat?
All right. What would Anthony use to make a fish hot pot?
To use Tony to make a fish happen.
Yeah, Tony the flying goldfish, right? All right. A fish hot pot from Tony. Okay, so why did Anthony not understand what Tony said?
Please forgive me and you will give you a happiness.
Okay, listen again. Why did Anthony not understand what Tony said? Why? Because,
Tony is the flying goldfish.
yes, because Tony was a fish and Anthony was a
Human.
yes, very good job. Okay, so that's the end of your mini test today. You did very well. Good job.